guys, this is Nora Lee. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you a deep clean of my kitchen, and here I'm just showing you some shots of how dirty the kitchen is. So please join me today as I clean this kitchen. I will be doing a little bit of everything, as you guys saw in the clips before, and I'm so ready to get this started. So let's go ahead and start cleaning my kitchen. And as usual, we can't have a cleaning video without Bingley in the shot. So here he is following me around. But I will be starting unloading the dishwasher. I'm just putting things away. Usually my son helps us out with this chore, but he goes to his grandma on the weekends. So I usually do this on the weekends. And here I am just taking everything out and putting it back where it belongs, because there are some dishes in the sink that I need to put away. If you are stopping by to my channel and you're new, I just wanted to thank you so much for being here, and I want to invite you to consider subscribing. I love doing these cleaning videos. I love doing vlogs, and I would love for you guys to just join the family and subscribe, and also click on that notification bell. That way you guys know when I post new videos. This drawer drives me crazy. It has all our utensils, plastic ones. I only keep the wooden ones up on the counter, but I'm trying to see what to do to try to make it a little bit more organized, because they're kind of all stuffed into one drawer. But if you guys have any good ideas, please leave me a comment down below and let me know if you guys can have another idea how to organize that. But I'm gonna go ahead and load the dishwasher, and then I will be washing some dishes by hand.
I'm running for my life, for my life. What's with your delay? You're only killing time, killing time. So take me away. I'm running for my life, for my life. And what's with your delay? You're only killing time, killing time. Take me away.
So I've been loving this Dawn Power Wash. I feel like I grab this more often than I do my regular Dawn soap. So I'm just gonna keep on buying it for now. I think it works really great, just as well as the Dawn dish soap or the liquid soap. And so yes, I'm washing a few dishes. I don't like putting everything in the dishwasher, especially things like this Tupperware. I did pay, well, I paid like about $20 for it, so I try to keep it you know, from the dishwasher. I'm not too sure if it is dishwasher safe. I'm pretty sure it might be, but I don't do that for that reason. And also this little frother here, I don't, of course it has some electrical parts that are in the bottom, so I don't want to mess with that and put that in the dishwasher. I don't think it's dishwasher safe, by the way. And also these bowls here, I bought these actually from a secondhand. I bought them from a person who had posted them on Facebook Marketplace, and they're not dishwasher safe. They're not recommended, because I actually tried putting one in the dishwasher and I noticed that the bottom of one had bubbled up. So they're not dishwasher safe, but I do love them. I use them for everything. I had used them for pancakes that morning, and I left the batter sitting there for a while, and I know I shouldn't do that, because once I do that, there's batter pieces that get stuck onto the bowl, and it just makes it a little bit harder to clean. But that's why you see me putting a little bit more, you know, scrubbing onto that bowl. And I know these look very dirty. One of them, the one that I just put the power wash on, is very old. I've had it, you know, for a while now. I would say about 11 years or so, and I never get rid of them because I feel like they work just as fine. I always use parchment paper when I'm doing like baking, like cookies and things, but I don't know, I feel like if it's not broken, why buy a new one? But they don't look very nice either.
As a hurricane breaks defense, staying from the causes that might let go of your hand.
This cabinet here is found right underneath my sink, and it's a very tight space. We do have our water purifier underneath there, so I'm left with just a little bit of space. So I found that container that I hang over the door, and it fits a few products, so I was so happy to find that one. And then I just use a little basket to kind of hold in sponges and other cleaners, and just try to use the space the best that I can so that the door is still able to close. And here is the power wash. As you can see, it started lifting up some of the dark spots, though like I said, I never get it 100%, you know, spotless, where the black stains come off. So if you guys have any suggestions for that, like, I don't want to get rid of these, they're great, they work just fine, but if you guys have any suggestions where a product that I can use that would, you know, make them very clean, then let me know. I might just get rid of one of them, like the really old one. It's black. At one point it was silver or gray, and the other one was a bronze color. I love that one though. It's really thick. I got that one at TJ Maxx. I'm not too sure the brand, but now taking a little break, you know, mom life doesn't stop. So my daughter was very hungry, and I made her some lunch. And then I'm gonna be drying some items. These are the little cooling racks that I have.
I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you.
So, okay, so I need to find the best way to clean these grates. I'm just using Tide powder soap and vinegar and Dawn soap. I'm just putting a lot of stuff in there, trying to clean these grates, but I've yet to find the best way. I feel like after I soaked them and scrubbed them, they still came out a little bit stained in some areas, and I feel like there has to be something out there that, you know, that somebody knows about. So if you guys know of a product, or you know of a method that works best for grates, let me know. I think I found the best product to clean the cooktop though, on the top part, which is the Bar's Keeper's Friend, which I will be using. I did buy the cooktop version of it, and also just the regular one. I didn't have a lot of that one left, of the cooktop cleaner, so I will use the regular one that you see there. I think they both work just as fine. I don't know if there's anything different in the formula, but I think they work just as fine. They have the same consistency. And so here you see me just kind of wiping them down with a dry cloth, a microfiber cloth. But there are some areas that were kind of stubborn, things that probably, I think boiling water had fallen or dripped onto that. And what happens is that it bakes on there, so some areas were really hard to clean, or not hard, but not as easy as the rest. But as you can see, like, the Bar Keeper's Friend is lifting off some of the dried on gunk. But I am going to be using a stainless steel scrubber, and kind of just going lightly into those areas, guys. I'm not using a lot of pressure here, because I know, like, I want to protect my cooktop. I don't want to scratch it up. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm kind of just going over some areas that are like hard on, stuck, gunk. And as you can see, it came out pretty clean, so I am very happy with the outcome. So I highly recommend that you guys get the Bar's Keeper Friend for your cooktop. But for these grates, as I said, I don't know what to use. I'm gonna do a little bit of research, and hopefully in the next cleaning video, maybe I'll have a solution for you guys. Or if you guys have a solution for me, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys use to clean those grates for your cooktop.
Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there? You're what I need.
Can I take you there?
Can I take you there?
So we use that waffle maker. I'm thinking of getting a new one. It's getting a little bit stuck in areas, but I have loved it. We've had it for a couple years now, or actually maybe 3 to 4 years now, and it's worked great. But I think after a while, after scrubbing it, some of the Teflon started chipping off, and in those areas I can see that the waffle is starting to get stuck on there. If I put enough butter, it'll be okay, but I just feel like I need a new one. I'll probably get the same one. And again, but if you have a recommendation for a new waffle maker, let me know. But yeah, right now I'm just moving on to the sink and just kind of scrubbing this rack that goes on there. This one gets really dirty, so you have to be careful. Even though it doesn't look dirty, there are some areas that get stuck on there, and I'm trying to get to those little areas because the sink starts to smell a little bit, and I don't like that. So just using this little Grove collaborative brush that I got a while ago. I use it for everything, so it's been very handy. But I noticed that Amazon also has a similar little scrubbing brush. I don't really buy from Grove's Collaborative anymore, and so I'll try to see if I can link it down below, that little brush that I'm referring to. It works really good. Hopefully the one on Amazon works just as great.
Can I take you there?
Can I take you there?
And again, you see me using that Dawn Power Wash. I use, like I said, on everything because it's an awesome product.
Like two fires, movement so graceful. Wildcat in the jungle with dangerous claws. Movement she anticipates, a sight is set on her prey. Like stars in the darkest night, crystallize, fascinate. If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way. Run, run, run away. Crystallize, 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 watching her prey. Crystallize, 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 fascinate.
There's something so satisfying about washing the sink. I don't know, there's something about it. It gets the water, kind of falling down. It relaxes me a bit. So I get the same way when I watch other people's videos. I feel like it's very satisfying. And this little, it's not essential oil, it's from the Dollar Tree, but it does have like the cucumber melon scent. And I'm using this to put in my garbage disposal. That way it helps, combat the smell. So I try to be very careful with smells. So this product has worked. And now, just moving on, using my Method stainless steel daily cleaner to wipe down my stainless steel. I feel like this product works really well. I also enjoy using another brand. I forgot which, Sprayway, I believe, or I'm not too sure, but I alternate back and forth from different products. But this product has been really good, and it helps do the trick.
Feel the waves cut through.
And now moving on to my fridge. This one, no matter how many times I clean it, you'll always find the little handprints or fingerprints when we open the refrigerator. So I don't know if it's just something that we do without knowing, but there's always fingerprints in this refrigerator. But you know, that's life for you. You're gonna have your kids using the refrigerator. We can't stop them. You know, we can't say from this day forward, or not from this point on, for today you will not be touching the refrigerator. We can't do that. We just have to continue living life, and you know, our kids will be using the microwave, they'll be using the refrigerator, and so that's just part of life. So you know, cleaning will never end for us moms. But I'm also cleaning my microwave. A lot of handprints, I'm sorry, fingerprints, more exact, all around. So I'm just buffing the product onto the microwave surround. And look at the counter. I know you can't really tell, so I'm trying to give you a little bit of close-ups to how dirty my countertop was. So I am using my Method Granite Cleaner. That's one of my favorite products. But I noticed that the best way to clean this countertop is by using a dry cloth. It keeps streaks from happening, because I noticed when I use a wet cloth, you're most likely to have streaks. So that's one of my recommendations or advice to you guys, is use a dry cloth. I do have a lot of microfiber cloths that I keep in my laundry room. So I know you see this, it looks like I'm using the same cloth, but really I ended up using like a few of these cloths, one for each thing. One, for example, I use one for the stainless steel, another one for the countertops, and another one for the cooktop, and so on. So I am changing them up. It's not the same cloth. And yeah, this product works, like I said, best when used with a dry cloth. Or that's at least what I noticed. I was seeing one of my old vlogs when I went to last summer, when I went to the beach during 4th of July, and I was remembering when I bought that vase there at a thrift store there at the beach, and I was so excited at the time because we were building, and I was just excited to use that vase in my island. And there you see it. I just feel like time goes by so fast. So enjoy every moment, embrace positivity, as that candle says. I found that candle at TJ Maxx, and it was on clearance, so I was so happy when I found it, because I always liked the Ray Dunn letters, and in that gold color, it was perfect. And this is the other counter, and as you can see, it was dirty. You can't really see it, you know, from far away. You can see that black stain there. I did see it later on, so I did clean that off there on the edge of the counter. But yeah, even though the counter didn't look so dirty, there was dried on food, there was flour on there when I bake and things. So yeah, I just needed to go in there and clean and just give it a good wipe. Now, me and my husband are not very daily coffee drinkers. We do like a cup of coffee, and we enjoy it on the weekends, but it's not something that we do on a daily basis. So this coffee machine, I hadn't cleaned it since probably a month, and I noticed that it started getting some little coffee stains, as it splashes onto, as the coffee comes down, it splashes them onto the Keurig maker. So I went ahead and wiped that down, And now I'm taking out my Dyson Pet. This is the V11, and I'm loving it. I really feel like it has the best suction that I've had so far. Before, I did have a Shark. It was an older model. I'm not too sure what model it was, but I had that Shark for a few years, and towards the end it wasn't handling Bingley's hair anymore. It was just clogging up every 15 minutes, and I would unclog it, and 5 minutes later it would clog again. It just wasn't working anymore. And so when I was looking for different types of vacuums, I saw the Dyson, and I kind of said, no, that's just too expensive. I don't think I want the Dyson, but my husband told me to choose the one that I wanted, and I did have a clean video where he allows me to go. Well, not that he allows me, but that he gave me that, that privilege, because he is the person that handles all our finances, although we both work, but he knows, what we have to spend the extra money, because he takes care of all the finances. So he said, go ahead and get the one you want, and sure enough, I decided to try the Dyson, and it was worth every penny, I will say, because it does have great suction. Now, there's some things that I did like about my Shark that this one doesn't have. For example, that you don't have to continuously press the button to vacuum. That's one of the things that does bother me about this one, but it's not a big deal. And of course, that it doesn't have a light when you vacuum, like that little light that illuminates the floor, like when you're vacuuming a dark room or so. So that's one of the only complaints about it, but other than that, it works great. And now moving on to my Bissell carpet cleaner, and this one I just love. It was a great investment. I use it for upholstery. I will be using it for upholstery in this video as well, and for rugs as well. So I do have a few rugs around my house, and this has made it so that I don't have to rebuy or repurchase more rugs, because it has made, in a few minutes you're going to see it turned my rug. Maybe you can't see the details, but it really made it look like a brand new rug. And so it also helps with hair. Even though I vacuum, somehow it still picks up more hair. And so Bingley's hair is everywhere. I always joke and I say, get a Labradoodle, they said. They're not shedding, they said. But in our case, he is a shedder, and that's just something that we're going to have to just deal with, and just find ways to keep our house clean. And this is the after. It really does look brand new. I don't know if you can really see the difference, but it was looking very dirty, and it had some couple of stains, and this Bissell here just did the trick. And look at that water. That was so nasty. But that's how much dirt it picked up, guys. And that's just alone that little rug there. And now moving on to these bar stools that I've had for a while now. Maddie, all the kids use them, but specifically Maddie, who's younger, and she likes to, touch the chairs more. And so they're very stained. I'm sure all the kids do though, but Maddie in particular, I know she likes to touch the chairs a lot. And so they had a lot of stains, because they do use these. They prefer to use these chairs sometimes than the dining room table. And so you can see they were very dirty, but look at how this upholstery tool is leaving the chairs, or the stains are coming right off. So I highly recommend this vacuum, or not vacuum, but rug and upholstery cleaner from Bissell. It was not very expensive as well. I didn't get like the high-end model, but it works well. So this is something that I just thought about, but usually if I didn't have this tool, I probably would have said, you know what, we just need new bar stools, and maybe I would have invested in new ones. But now these chairs will last us a little bit longer, and so the rug cleaner and upholstery cleaner was definitely a good investment. But like I said, it wasn't very expensive to begin with. It was probably very economical because I bought it. I'm a penny pincher at times, so I always try to get the best deals, and so definitely I recommend this one very much. And you're going to see right now in the next clips how the chairs came out, or the bar stools came out, and they're very clean. And there you have it. Of course, they're not perfect, but they came out very well compared to what they were before. And that's the water. It was not as dirty, of course, as the rug, but it still had some dirt on there, so you know that it's being cleaned. And now, guys, I'm moving on to these pendant lights in my kitchen, or on top of the island. They get this ugly little film that I think probably when the cooking happens, it releases like this film on there. But what I noticed works the best is vinegar. Vinegar with dish soap, or I used the Tide Dawn soap here as well. I follow the Go Clean Instagram page, and they had suggested the Tide for this, and it actually worked really well though. I did try the Dawn soap and vinegar before then, and that also worked well. So either one of those products work well. And then I just use my glass cleaner cloth and my sprayway to wipe it down, just kind of polish it up a bit, and they came out very clean as well. And I hope this video has been very satisfying to watch. I know that in some parts of this video it's been satisfying to rewatch. I know that I'm the one cleaning, but I just love watching these videos. It motivates me as well. I want to go and clean my house as well. I want to see that my house is clean. So I hope this video was of great motivation for you. As you can see, everything came out really clean, and of course, like a day later, it was back to you know, not being so clean. But that's just the way it is. You know, we just have to keep up, and I definitely need the motivation, you know, to start, you know, cleaning all over again. And so I hope this was of great motivation. So thank you so much if you made it till the end. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope you give it a like and comment down below. Let me know how you guys enjoyed the video. But other than that, have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll see you all on the next video. Bye.
Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride to.